Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Certified Savage Entertainment's The Session. I am Timothy the Cannabis Bell. Joining me today, as always, them boys, HB, Mr. Hotbox Breaks Brad, and the king of conspiracy theories, James. I see you. Also, the man that created that particular interest music. Ladies and gentlemen, next episode, though, we're going to play The Session. The Session has its own interest music. We're going to play that one. All right, so we kicking this segment off with AEW and the Hurt Syndicate, the only thing they have worth watching. Y'all.
And the only thing worth giving me a reason to watch it now. Because my man MJF, my personal favorite wrestler in AEW, went up to your boys.
My personal favorite.
Right? That's the right name for them?
My personal favorite, the Almighty.
The Hurt Business, the WWE, Hurt Syndicate.
Oh, so I was I was right.
You were right.
Either one to do on this show. Cedric
went up and whooped.
Cedric Alexander will soon be there, so either one works on this show. We know what you're talking about. We follow you.
But MJF went out and whooped on, what was it? Some dudes that's not on TV enough, Top Flight. Whooped them, got them bloody the hard way, and then went up to Bobby and said, "I hurt people."
Okay. So let me first say,
put him in there. Make me the happiest man in the world.
Okay, let me first say this. They took Top Flight, a young tag team that could have been something, and just turned them into a group of jobbers. Now they're relegated to looking at the lights. You cannot come back from that. First of all, he didn't even show the ring.
You can't start here
and go up. Yeah. It's all downhill from here. The only thing you guys got going on from this point on is the checks. And maybe your contract expires, you're young enough to go to the WWE.
What? Yeah, you try to get a little more of that.
In one segment, they killed 4 guys' careers. They made Leo Rush and Action Andretti and fucking Top Flight. All of them look like jobbers. That's the midget brigade. You need a middleweight. You need a cruiserweight division. What the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, they just got straight beat up. They're trying to go after the tag belts, and they just got beat up by one dude.
And I know that.
One dude took out the whole tag team guys that were trying.
I know that one dude in MJF, but I promise, one man can't whoop me and my brother. I'm sorry. You can jump one of us from behind, the other one gonna be doing something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my back might even be blown out, but shit. Brad and I against one person, even with my back fucked up, we're gonna fare pretty well.
Well, yeah, because Brad's got to do all the work. So James is back there coaching.
I'll run my mouth at him.
Get his
what I'm saying, by the time he done slammed. By the time he slammed your brother on the steps, you done clipped him from behind. It never happened. So I don't think MJF ever joins the Hurt Syndicate. If they do, James, you're just old enough to remember this. I like to kill storylines. I'm about to kill their fucking storyline. It's Sting when he joined the Horsemen, except it's the heel version.
Yeah, it's the reverse.
100%.
It's Sting 19.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is.
Okay. So we know Cedric Alexander got released in them first.
That would have been 83.
Yeah, when Ole told Sting to give up the title match. No. I thought that was 90 something.
Mm-hmm.
You sure that wasn't 1990?
You might be right.
End of the 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, 83. No, yeah, 83 would have been. Whoa, yeah.
I was going to say, what the hell are you smoking that you're not shitting.
83 would have been W.
It would have been NWA. It would have been
WCCW.
Yeah, it would have been NWA. It would have been Crocker Promotions. My childhood favorite. Of course, I lost the war. Triple H just lost the war. Jay, we watched more promotions die in our era of wrestling than ever before.
We watched the death of the fucking territories.
And to bring it all around, I brought that up because Tony Khan got a lot of money, so the company's going to live. But this shit's dead.
They could, if they get the right people in there and if Tony Khan fucking goddamn sits the book down for 2 seconds and lets somebody with a fucking brain do it. He had goddamn Arn Anderson, Ric Flair, Sting. He had some of the better fucking bookers from back in the 80s, early 90s. Man, I mean, that was a good, and he had Cody, which I'm not saying Cody Cook.
Oh, no. But you forgot Delirious. Delirious right now is booking TNA. He booked Ring of Honor. He can book better than Tony Khan. How about you just hire Scott D'Amore and get the fuck out the way?
That's true. There you go. I heard Scott D'Amore's doing something with like
no, he brought
MMA
back Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling.
Oh, okay. On a complete side note, but this does pertain to the Hurt Syndicate. Have you heard the latest news about Hulk Hogan and Benjamin Shelton?
Keep my name out your fucking mouth.
Yeah, fucking Hulk Hogan a couple days ago was on a
Pat McAfee show.
Podcast,
Pat McAfee show,
talk show or something.
Pat McAfee.
Yeah, the Pat McAfee show, and he was talking about how his new wrestling gig, and he was talking about how he discovered Brock Lesnar,
Kurt Angle,
and other guys, like Kurt Angle and Benjamin Shelton. And so Shelton
No, he said it a couple of times. Though. He talking about a couple of times.
And put a fucking he put a meme up of fucking the fucking Will Smith thing that said, "Keep my name out your fucking mouth." And he's like, didn't nobody just it was just Hogan being fucking Hogan. He created wrestling.
Okay. So before I get back to AEW, we take these little side breaks, and I like them. Hulk Hogan is, along with Dusty Rhodes, maybe the father of modern wrestling.
New promotion.
I mean,
now Hogan's got his new promotion.
Yeah, does that pay-per-view happen in 2026, ladies? Do you believe
that's
that thing happen? I don't believe it ever takes place.
Do you think it's going to last a year? Or do you think it's going to be like the XFL?
I think it never take. I think all we.
I think it's going to be just like the XFL. No offense to either, but Eric Bischoff just saw a fucking payday. I think.
Nah, it ain't even gonna do the XFL. He gonna do when Crocker Promotions got his non-compete back, and he did 3 tapings. So you're gonna get 3 fucking shows probably before it gets canceled or something.
Hey, if they profit $50 million, that's a $50 million profit. That's more than fucking Tyson made taking a dive for Jake Paul. Damn well Tyson would have fucking destroyed him.
We lost, and god damn it. You touched something with that one because his facial expressions were definitely saying something that we could not hear.
For reals.
Ever since.
It don't matter if it's. I think it's.
I don't know. Oh, God. Don't.
I'll get the square. It's the back square.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is what two fat guys on the other side look like. Damn. We need help.
We need Jenny Craig and.
So, while we're waiting for Timothy to come,
yeah, let's discuss. Well, we'll keep on the subject.
No, we can just do some. We can just do some.
Do a little promotion.
A little selfless promotion.
There
Talking about BlackMetalInkComics.com. Why would we talk about that? Because that's where you can get your Timothy the Canvas Bear merch, your comic books, your rolling papers, your pipes, your cups, your clothing, you name it, you can get it. That's also where you'll be able to gain access to buy some raffle tickets for some merch. That red and yellow belt that you saw Mr. Cannabis Bear holding at the beginning of this video. That there is one of the autographed by Hogan pieces that's going to be going out. There's, so I believe you said 9 other pieces of men and autographs going out. So, yeah.
Solid belt.
10 winners. Belt. Grand prize is the belt. I mean,
can't go wrong, ladies and gentlemen.
It's Hulk Hogan, but it's an authentic belt signed by Hulk Hogan, inscribed, and pretty wicked. It's the actual, what is it? Like 8 pounds? 9 pounds?
10 pounds. No, it's not the 10 pounds of gold, but I'm sure it's like 8.5, 9 pounds.
Speaking of the 10 pounds of gold, though, next WrestleMania, Mr. Cannabis Bear himself is going to be taking the original 10 pounds of gold to WrestleMania with him and getting that signed for another raffle for the podcast. Yeah.
So make sure you head on over to Black Metal Ink Comics on Facebook and on Instagram at Timothy the Cannabis Bear _HE.
Go to YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Gotta subscribe, comment to get into the running to be eligible for the raffle. Is where I was going with that before the other stuff.
But Mother's Day coming up. Make sure you get your mother something. They actually on there. He back. Wait, hang on. We got the bear back.
So
remember, folks,
most of the stuff you guys said, I got to hear.
Comics.com.
Can't hear you on the audio. We have no audio of you.
All right, what about now?
Nothing,
you hear me?
Static.
You're static.
Okay, so
hey,
Mike Tyson is a top 5 boxer of all time, and would have destroyed Jake Paul by breathing if it wasn't for that $20 million. I'm pretty sure he was told not. I'm pretty sure he was told not to hurt Jake Paul, like they tell Braun Breaker, "Hey, don't hurt nobody on that spear."
I do believe that was in the contract. That might have been clause number 1. If Jake gets hurt, you lose $5 million.
That was
the longer the fight went, the more money he was guaranteed. He was guaranteed $20 million if the fight went 4 rounds.
Okay. So let bring it back to the original topic. That first round of segment we did, I'm gonna turn that to a reel so the people gonna get this. Yeah, the Hurt Syndicate. My favorite is Bobby Lashley. I think this is where they introduce or should introduce Tony Kane book to save his life. Cedric Alexander, the original 3rd member or 4th member of the Hurt Syndicate. Now we know he already hurt people. What if he come and then the 3 of them, the 4 of them just beat the shit out of MJF? You get a true babyface now. Because I don't want.
I think they're already babyfaces.
You make MJF a babyface if you beat his ass. He got to call Wardlow. I need some help. You definitely got to call Wardlow.
True. Man, he's still on the payroll. What is he doing? Is he like in Jamaica, like fucking just soaking up some sun and said, "Fuck it, keep paying me"?
I
He's
mean,
been
I
off
think he
TV
don't
for over
like.
a year.
I think he don't like the creative, and he waiting to go to WWE. How long? How long?
You think
Hell
WWE
yeah!
even take Wardlow?
You think? Oh, I was gonna say
Wardlow's
Dave
another
Batista.
Kevin Nash. What about Goldberg?
Nobody's that bad.
Similar style of
Hold
wrestling.
on, Brad. Hold on, Brad. I like Goldberg, man.
No offense to Wardlow.
They took. You got to think.
Oh, I like Goldberg too. He was entertaining, but that doesn't
Well,
mean
how long he was in school?
He rode
Oh
a
yeah, he
fucking
rode that
goddamn
same lightning
lightning
bolt.
bolt.
That's the road you to talk about. That motherfucker went straight to the moon. Shit.
Mm-hmm. Hold up.
Hold on.
Riding that
Paul,
lightning
man,
bolt
stop
straight to the
talking
moon,
about
baby.
3 of the greatest workers ever in the Hurt Syndicate. MVP, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, all 3 are great workers. I just gotta know, because this is a great side note. You just said Goldberg is a bad worker. Is he Ultimate Warrior bad? Is he Ultimate Warrior
it's
bad?
not a bad work. Right? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Is he Legion of Doom bad?
1A, 1B.
Hey, what about
Yeah.
1997?
No, they're good. They just had bad fucking. They had bad habits.
What about 1997 Kevin Nash? Yeah, but look
I
at that.
love Kevin Nash.
1997 Kevin Nash. Hang on, that was wasn't that knee injury Kevin Nash? Or was that quad
Whichever one
Kevin
it was,
Nash?
it was I can't walk Kevin Nash.
Oh
He
my
couldn't walk.
God.
He walked like Braun.
For real. And that's when he said, you know,
Like
I think
Braun
I'm going to
Strowman.
take
He
that
walked like
payday
Braun
and go
Strowman,
to WCW.
who was posted up on the side of a yacht after getting fired.
Braun Strowman, if he's smart, he's going to fucking. Yeah, he looked like he was really not having, you know, he looked like he was okay with having a few days off. That dude's been like, he's had knee injuries, so what do? They give the guy the fucking goddamn, here, now run around the fucking ring like a goddamn
He done
shooting
got
train.
2 downside guarantees, and ain't had to finish out not one fucking contract. You get that downside guarantee, he ain't hurting for no money.
Hey,
So Tony Khan next?
on a side note, ain't he fucking a
former
former
who?
wrestler too?
Why not?
No, he ain't gonna go to Tony Khan. I don't
That's
think
the
he's gonna
ultimate
go
money.
to Tony Khan. I think he has a loyalty to. I think he has loyalty to WWE. A loyalty to. I think they treat
They
their
just
people
fired
better
you
now.
twice.
So I think he's got that loyalty. He doesn't need the money. That dude's been making like a couple million a year, like 2.5 million a year for the last 3-4 years on contract guaranteed. And that's not including like the quarterly
Ladies and
merch
gentlemen,
sales.
if your employer fire you twice, I don't give a fuck how much money they give you. Don't go back.
Oh,
This
damn,
is fucking
just like that,
ridiculous.
WWE cut him off.
See, that's what you get.
Secretly, Vince popped on innocent.
Yeah.
God damn it, I'm going to shit on you, you son of a bitch.
Paul Levesque said, excuse you.
Excuse you. Paid water everywhere.
It's time to play the game.
I'd do that by Friday the electronics, and it'd be time to pay some bills.
Anyway, folks.
I like spaghetti.
Well, folks, this is going to look like we're doing some illicit drugs, but all we're doing is smoking THC.
This one time at band camp, we were waiting for Timothy to come back. Something happened. We don't know why. But we're at 22. That'd be a good spot to cut, maybe. Airplane.
Oh, that's delicious. But, folks, again, the website to go to is blackmetalinkcomics.com.
This one time at band camp.
Probably shouldn't say stuff like that.
I could.
This is probably not going to get cut anyway. So, shibbity bob. But yeah, blackmetalinkcomics.com. That's where you can find your Timothy the Cannabis Bear animated books, coloring books. He also has clothing, hats, coffee mugs,
chicken pepper,
rolling papers, piece and pipes. And as we speak about him, look, he's back. So
no audio. Now we have audio.
Before we go on, one last time, ladies and gentlemen, that was Black Metal Comics.
All right. So.